Buenas tardes, Marianas. Tina and I are humbled by the outpouring of support that has made the news of this day much more uplifting than you would expect. We are proud of the campaign that we ran and the plans that we made. We are proud to have made history and put more cracks in that glass ceiling for the next woman or women who plan to run for this office. In your kind messages, you've shared how we've inspired you in many ways, from the hard work and leadership that we offer to the fact that we should expect more from our government, especially with respect to accountability and fiscal responsibility. To all of our dear, dear supporters, especially those who couldn't vote yet, the youth of the CNMI, don't lose faith. We cannot lose hope. We cannot lose hope that good governance can exist in the Marianas. It just might take more time to get there. And we need all of you, our whole community, to keep pushing for the change that we want to see. As for me, I'll be here for the long haul, doing whatever that I can do so that I can leave this place better than I found it. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. Sidu Usmasi.
Good afternoon, friends and fellow citizens of the Commonwealth, and welcome to the members of the press that are here. So most of the ballots have been counted by now, and the writing is on the wall. It is not the outcome that Leila and I hoped for, but it is an outcome we accept. Leila and I congratulate Governor Torres and Senator Sablan and Lieutenant Governor Palacios and Mayor Apateng for the success of their respective campaigns as they head into the runoff. From the bottom of our hearts, we also thank our incredible team of supporters, volunteers, donors, Democratic Party leaders, and fellow candidates, as well as our families, for an amazing campaign. It was clean, issue-driven, and spirited. It was fun. It was inspiring. It was historic in many ways. We ran on a platform of good governance, and we did it with love for our islands and a hopeful vision for our future. I am so very proud of the hard work that we've all put in together this past year to mount a great campaign and offer our people real choices on the ballot. It has been the honor of a lifetime to stand as your candidate for governor and to run with an individual of such integrity, compassion, and intelligence and courage as Leila for lieutenant governor. Leila and I campaigned on the promise of change. And we said all throughout that this campaign was about more than just winning this election and more than just the next 4 years. We sought to lay the foundations for a government that is fair, honest, and fiscally responsible, and a thriving future for all. Our efforts will not end today. Now, I'm very aware that some are saying the results of this election show that the people of the Marianas are not ready for change, or don't want change, or are afraid of change. And I'd like to offer some encouragement to those who are feeling disappointment right now. I look back today at an open letter I wrote in November 2009 after losing an election then. I said then that change is a process. It is often a slow process and an uphill battle, and there will always be setbacks along this journey. We must expect setbacks and continue to move forward, nevertheless, with our eyes set firmly on our vision for a healthier, more just, and more prosperous future. And we have to celebrate the wins too. Leila and I didn't win this election, but let's celebrate the fact that Democrats and independents won seats in the legislature and may very well control the majorities in both the House and the Senate. Let's also celebrate that the gubernatorial election results show that more than 60% of those who cast their ballots voted for a change in administration. That's more than 60% of the voters across the Marianas agreeing that we cannot afford another 4 years with Ralph Torres as governor, and that we want and deserve a government that is worthy of our trust. Many have asked us, so what's next? Our immediate next task as citizens is to participate in the upcoming runoff election and make sure that there will not be another 4 years with Ralph Torres as governor. We have seen and suffered enough abuses of our trust in his administration. Leila and I are asking all of our supporters to vote for Arnold Palacios and David Apatang in the runoff. They are the better choice. And they can surely expect that we will hold them to the same standards of honesty, fairness, and accountability that Leila and I hold ourselves to. Our message to our supporters is this: don't despair, don't lose hope. Keep the faith and get out and vote. Beyond the runoff election, and regardless of the results, our Commonwealth needs us all to continue to fight the good fight. Fight the good fight for a future we can be proud of. Remember that this government belongs to all of us. Remember that we have the power to change our government and to demand the representation that we deserve. The movement for good governance must continue. As for Leila and me, we aren't going anywhere. Our hearts are here. We will serve out the remainder of our terms as legislators, and we thank the people of the Marianas, and especially the people of Precinct 2 and Precinct 5, who have given us the great honor of representing them. We will seek other ways to serve our community after our terms have ended. We know that our Commonwealth can only progress as long as there are people who love this place enough to stick around and do the hard work to make it better. Our future depends on it. May God bless our Marianas. We're happy to take any questions.